Stuck it. And it broke.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today we are working on the CRX a little bit. I got the Caprice and everything pulled out of the garage in my fucking very productive last video. So anyways, got the Caprice pulled out in the yard. We plowed the driveway. It was fucking 40 degrees today. I did some more snow removal shit and did some things and stuff. I also got the tires off of the Subaru. Mighty Car Mods reference right there, by the way. So I got the tires off of the Root, and one of these tires is really fucking bald, and the rest of them are like quarter bald. So they're all pretty shot. I got to get some new summer tires for my WRX, but I got the snow tires on the Subaru. They hook up and grip up like a beast, so that is sweet. But anyways, we're working on the CRX because I took this thing out for a drive last night, and I actually went and wailed on it, and I went above like 30 miles an hour. So I did notice that the CRX was having a growling, howling, grinding wheel bearing noise. Knew it was a wheel bearing because I'd be driving it, and I would turn the car to the left, and the noise would get really bad, and then I would turn the car to the right, and the noise would go away. Which means that the bearing would be loaded. You know, if you're putting weight onto the bearing, a lot of the times the noise will go away, and then you take weight off of the bearing. Same with like any wheel bearing in the front or whatever too, is if you steer one way and it makes noise, and you steer the other way and it doesn't make any noise, that's usually a good indicator that a wheel bearing is going bad. But anyways, I proceeded to jack this thing up after I got home from driving it, and the whole tire was fucking wobbly schwobbly, freaking looser than a goose, and yeah, so I proceeded to get the damn wheel bearing off, and this thing is pretty tacoed. A lot of the times on Hondas, you can get away with stuffing a shitload of grease in here and chucking it back on and bolting it back up, which I was thinking about doing on this thing, but then I called O'Reilly's and they're like $30, so I figured, what the hell, I'll just get a damn new one. Yeah, I mean,
That's bad.
it's junk. So I just need to get a different one. So I'm going to go get a hub assembly wheel bearing thing from O'Reilly's because I have one in stock. Another thing too is that fucking brake caliper was so stuck. The bolts were so fucking seized that the bolts were so seized in the damn caliper and on the freaking mounting brackets and shit that I snapped one of the bolts coming out of the caliper. So I got a new slide pins as well for the brake caliper, so I can actually bolt the damn thing back up because, like I said, they're tacoed. So we're going to proceed to getting the CRX back up and running. It's driving really good. I fixed the exhaust leak finally. It took me a week to put 2 bolts in, but I got those put in. No more exhaust leaks. This thing's fucking grunting like a son of a bitch. This thing's got P29 pistons, by the way. Really? I was looking in the plug hole, and I'm like, man, they got a dome on it. And the only single cam to have a dome piston is the fucking goddamn dual cam D series, whatever that came in the Integras, the old ass Integras. ZC? P29, yeah, ZC fucking thing. So I think because it's weird because this car came with all the factory rods and pistons out of it, and then I found rods and piston, or like, why would they have the factory rods and pistons? And I look in the plug hole and they're fucking domed. The pistons are domed in this motor, and the motor's clean as fuck, like somebody rebuilt it. So definitely has a little bit of a high comp setup in it. It makes me really want to hook up VTEC because this thing actually kind of scoots without VTEC. It's not bad. Like, fuck, a little bit of snow on the road, dude, and this thing feels like it's got 500 horse. So, anyways, we are going to. My fucking flashlight is dead finally.
Really?
Yeah, it's been like a month. So, anyways, I also got. Okay, we'll get back to this shit. We got to go to fucking O'Reilly's before they close. Oh, I got my Xanax right here. Good old chamomile tea.
Mine in the bag.
Yeah, you gotta drive. Or, you gotta drive. You gotta drink this shit during the day and then Bud Light at night. You'll be dialed. I'm just kidding. Anyways, chamomile tea works really good for kind of like anxiety and stuff like that. If I'm like having a bad day, I'll drink some chamomile tea. It seems to help out a little bit.
You know what I do?
Just put some fucking honey in it because it kind of tastes really blah. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. Fucking mint, dude.
I got it free with my 20-pack of Budweiser.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you are a fucking flamer, Christian.
It was free. That was the least gay flavor they had.
Strawberryta.
Believe
really?
it or not. Oh,
really?
Yeah, you want mango Rita? Fucking grape-o Rita?
Grape-o Rita.
Night, and then 2 big-ass glasses of juice. Dude, I was just so thirsty last night. I didn't do anything. I was just like, I need to replenish.
Dude, you ever have like...
I just need to replenish my body, and it was good.
Dude, I've had dreams before where I'm just like in the dream and I'm just craving orange juice in the dream.
Yeah, dude.
And then you wake up and you just chug like a gallon.
Yeah, that's the mornings when I wake up and I run to Pick and Save, and I'm like, I need apple juice or something, man.
What's going on, everybody? It's the next day. I don't know if I'm going to include that last clip or not. Hello, 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 if I didn't. Look at it. The fucking sun. It's right up there. Haven't filmed the sun in a long time.
And it's morning?
It's like super early today. I got up at like 8 o'clock this morning, and we're going to go start our day and go to the junkyard and get some fuel injectors for the website. Because I got a couple people that are picking some up, including Justin from 79th Productions. He actually hit me up and we talked a little bit last night. And he's going to be running a set of the normal style decaps in his eBay Turbo built Civic. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he does have quite a few eBay Turbo style videos. But anyways, we're going to take the old fucking Subaru. Look at them fucking wheels.
The parts getter.
The parts getter right here. Fucking all-wheel drive. It's supposed to be really nice today. It's already like 30 fucking degrees. So yeah,
it was 35 when I drove past the blanket.
Yeah, 35 degrees already, and it's like 9 o'clock.
It's supposed to get warmer.
Yeah, it's supposed to get warmer today. So we have a bunch of stuff planned today for getting shit done. I threw a wheel bearing in my hatch last night, and we helped out some guy do a valve lash, and then we realized his timing was messed up, and then I went home because I didn't want to mess with it anymore. So CRX is up and running good. This thing, like I said, I had drove it the other day, and it was fucking growling really bad. So the wheel bearing on the driver's side rear was bad. We ended up swapping out the rear wheel bearing, and now all is good with the CRX. This thing is dialed, but I lost the fucking title. What a moron I am. What a moron. I don't know where it went. I feel like I burned the fucking thing. Because I cleaned my truck out, and the title for the CRX was in my glove box in my truck, and then we cleaned the truck out, and like I had a whole bunch of like random papers and shit that I just threw out. And I'm thinking that I might have threw out the title. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm still looking for it high and low. My girlfriend's looking for it, but I did actually get a hold of the guy I bought it from, and he's willing to go get me a replacement title, so that will be dogpile fucking chicken smile if he actually helps me out, because I'm fucked otherwise.
Yeah.
That would suck. So this car would be like track only type of thing. Yeah. But anyways, hopefully he gets back to me and we get a title for the CRX, because I really do need one. But anyways, we might go take the CRX for a burn. It's got a fake plate, so we're good. I wish I was kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but otherwise, we have some other rad-ass stuff going on today. I got some stuff coming in the mail hopefully soon, and I got some other stuff in the mail for the Civic. So we're going to just fucking get to work, and I'm going to quit bitching. What are you grabbing?
Quit your bitching. Well, I got my... got the good old 8mm. And the
I already got one in this. I already got the tools in the car, bruh.
It's okay. We need two of them.
For what?
2 people.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Okay, Christian thinking. We got 2 people. We going 2 people. Sure. Yeah, whatever. You know, like 2 women?
2 women's?
2 women?
2 women's?
Yeah. Great beer.
Both of the women.
Great beer. I should just start posting like hour-long fucking vlogs every day. People would go nuts. I gotta be a proper vlogger. Honda. Alright guys, so we are out at the junkyard. They ended up moving a bunch of stuff around here.
They're actually organizing.
Yeah, they're actually like organizing this place now. So we are, this truck was out here the last time we were here, and it has a set of flex injectors in it, so I got to get those for the website. If any of you guys need a set, let me know. But this thing, fucking huge front end collision on this guy, so we can't like keep the hood up to be able to get the injectors out. So I'm trying to get these injectors out of this damn thing so we can, you know, sell them on the damn website. These things literally, I can't keep them in stock, guys. So if you guys do need a set, hit me up like right after this video kind of thing. Okay, so we got this piece of wood here, right, Christian?
Yeah, I found it.
Hang on, I'll hold the hood. So Christian's trying to prop the hood up. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go. Fucking dialed.
See it moving.
Well, we went to the junkyard earlier. We got some injectors. We flowed them, and we went to the post office. By the time I would have woke up. So, yeah, we're just taking a little break right now. Figure we whip out the old RC.
Oh yeah.
One of them. One of the RCs. This thing has a center differential on it, so like if I punch it, the front tires will spin faster than the rear, which sucks. Watch. Got a little tire shake.
Oh yeah, just a wee. Yeah. Oh.
She dead.
Is it wet?
Yeah, you flip it on and off and then it's fine. It's like the speed control just sucks or something. Because it'll rip for a second and then
it just launches. Yeah.
Now it's slow again.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's that speed control. Oh.
That didn't work.
No, I think it's your insuperior driving techniques.
Right?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Too much pressure, dude.
Stuck the landing. Oh.
Fucking rookies.
Trip those kids.
Did you hear them? It's like, my car's down. Sorry, dude. There we go.
Stuck it. And it broke.
Gangster leaning.
Oh, it's on the other side this time.
Yeah, it's just that bolt again. I put a way longer one on this one because last time this happened too, it rips right out.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll be good though. I'll just put another bolt in it, but at least we got the backflip.
True.
It's got that Cali lean, dude. Cloudy out. No, it's actually really nice in Wisconsin today. 45 degrees we hit. Now sun's starting to go down. Anyways, I wanted to give you a quick shout. Actually, I'm going to talk about this when we get back because we really got to get to the store before they close. We have to go get a bolt for this coilover that I recently got given by a subscriber. So we got some new suspension that we're going to be putting on my Civic hatch, the turbo Civic hatch. That's on the title of the video, so it gets all the views.
Turbo Civic hatch coilovers.
Civic hatch turbo coilover install. Million views. So we're going to take the CRX and we're going to go get some bolts for these coilovers because I don't have the right bolts.
Smell like ratchet dirty old twat.
Oh man, this fucking car stinks so bad.
You gotta move it.
Yeah, I'm parked on a snowbank. Dude, it stinks so bad. It smells like dead mouse shit 100 times over.
And that's not even like a fucking... I'm not trying to sugarcoat it or anything.
No, it literally smells like something died in here and fucking shit its brains out. Cold motor rev limiter. Just kidding. Nick Dornack on the live stream. Oh, cold motor two-step, bet you won't, pussy. Oh, dude, I gotta fucking open a window. This fucker's bad.
Farm truck.
Oh, that door's open. No, it's not. That idle surge. Just kidding. No, honestly, stock single cams, I'd start at piss cold -40 degrees outside and hit the rev limiter all day. They're fine.
Exactly.
At -40 is a little too cold. But 0? Yeah, all day.
Might want to turn the headlights on.
Oh, yeah. This fucker gets it, though, for a single cam. And it doesn't even have VTEC hooked up. But, it ain't bad at all. Like, if it had VTEC, it would actually pull, I would think.
Yeah.
Like, it's got good down-low punch with those P29 pistons. And it's got good response, too. Ooh. Hello, officer. No joke. We're good. 5th gear.
Tractor mode.
At least we got the headlights on.
True.
Honestly, and this is on a stock P28 ECU, so it does not have enough fuel.
No.
At all for high compression stuff. So it's lean, which is going to lose power, and all that stuff, and this thing still makes pretty decent jam. Like, honestly, I want to put a VTEC solenoid on it and the Honda just for like a day and see how gnarly it gets. Because I bet you this thing would rip.
Oh, yeah.
Like it. Oh, I got to race. Michael, this thing, when it's tuned, me and Michael's SI, got to race.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be actually a good race. Anyways, we're at the Kits and Fiffle. We're at the Kits and Fiffle here. We're going to get some bolts. Yeah. Oh, we need the coilover. Okay, guys, so we got the hatch pulled into the garage. This is my EK hatchback. A couple different B-Series motors I've went through on this thing. And we currently have a GSR in it, and I currently have another GSR outside that I picked up from my buddy. And I have a couple other B-Series blocks and cranks in storage right now. And honestly, I would like to maybe start doing engine builds for people, as in like, I already have a block, you just kind of send me money, I'll buy the parts, and then I can send somebody a fully assembled bottom end or a fully assembled, you know, long block, whatever the case may be. Because I'm kind of hoarding B-Series blocks right now. Like, I have quite a few of them. I don't have many cylinder heads, but I did actually get a cylinder head sent to me in the mail today by a subscriber of mine. I can't thank you enough, man. It's up in the attic currently. He's actually sending some other goodies as well, so I might wait till I get that stuff in the mail to kind of break down everything that I got from him. But I did he sent me in a cylinder head because he just likes the content and he wanted to see me use it. He had a spare and he said, hey man, I'd love to donate this to build. And the head that's currently on my hatch is definitely tacoed. It's got messed up bolt thread holes and all that kind of stuff. So I will definitely use this cylinder head. Like I said, thank you very much, man. I'm actually going to be maybe using this head on my B20 VTEC that I'm going to be building for the CRX. But first, we're going to have fun with that single cam, put a wideband in it, tune it, all that kind of good stuff. That'll be coming in a future video. But like I said, today we're actually going to be doing some suspension on the hatch. So I recently got another subscriber. I feel like I can't even explain how grateful I am that I have such great support on the channel here. And I actually had another subscriber of mine during our last live stream that we did the other night. He actually reached out to me and said, hey man, because I was talking about how the hatch was wheel hopping really bad. And this thing, it recently started wheel hopping super bad. So I'm actually replacing all the suspension bushings, and I got brand new upper control arms with brand new ball joints. These are actually eBay upper control arms, but they're super beefy. These are super nice control arms, big old bolts to hold the ball joints, super good quality unit, and they're $36. So I might link that down in the description. If I don't, just remind me, and I will, for the control arms. And then I also got a set of Function Form Type 2 coilovers from the subscriber. I cannot thank you enough, man. These are a little bit used, but they'll work for what I'm trying to do here. They're a little bit stiffer, kind of more race oriented. I know a lot of my Honda buddies back in the day, we all used to run Function Form Type 1s when we were slammed, swerving down Main Street or campus. We always had Function Form Type 1s. And them fuckers rode like a Cadillac, and they slam Hondas. Like they will dump a Honda farther than a lot of other coilovers. So the Function Form Type 1s are awesome. The Type 2s are definitely a race coilover from them. The Type 2s are more race oriented, and the Type 1s are more like street driver. And the Type 2s are a little bit stiff for this guy that sent them to me, so he sent them in and said, hey man, your car's a race car, these will work great. So I'm going to try these coilovers out. They're already set, the height is all set pretty good on them. These are my old coils. These are the Max Peating Rods coilovers that I've been running in the hatch for quite some time, and honestly, they've been doing very good. I think I just have the preload set a little bit too high. I literally have them all the way up. So I think that's part of the reason that it's wheel hopping, because the if you preload the springs too much, excuse me, you won't have any spring to spring. It's just going to be like a block. You know what I mean? So having the preload a little bit looser will actually help with the wheel hop. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch the preload on these coilovers. These are the Type 2 Function Form coils. They have adjustable dampening on them. And the preload is like halfway. So I think I'm going to run them there. It seems like it's halfway. It could go a little bit looser, could go a little bit tighter. I think it's going to be set good where they're at. So I also checked the ride height comparison between the two. So this is one of the rear coils, and I kind of just stood it up to my coils that came out of the car. And if anything, I would like to go maybe like a ½ inch lower. And these things are about a ½ inch shorter. So I'm just going to throw them in exactly how they came. These were probably already set up on a car pretty decent. So I'm just going to leave them where they were set and install them onto the car, as well as these upper control arms in the front. And then I got, these are the bushings that go in the lower control arms in the front towards the back. Behind the steering rack and stuff like that. The control arm bolts up into the frame of the car, and these get smushed in between there with a little clamp thing. I might show you guys here in a little while. But this bushing will go back there to replace that. And then I also pressed in some new poly bushings into my lower control arms. So these are going to stiffen up the suspension even more. So we are doing some upgrades, boys. Like I said, all poly bushings now, and new upper control arms with the brand new bushings. Obviously, I was going to use these Omni lower control arms and push poly bushings into these, because the eBay control arms, I know Nick from Milwaukee was telling me that the eBay control arms, they're good, but the bushings wear out pretty quick, and he's totally right. The bushings on my eBays are already starting to get a little bit of play in them, so I might get some poly bushings for the control arms I have, or just get a new set of control arms. I'm not exactly sure, but I am going to need some new LCAs at some point, and I would like to do the spherical rear trailing arm bushings as well, because I had those on my hatch, and they definitely stiffen up the rear of the car so it doesn't squat as much, when you're taking off and stuff like that. So that's another thing I would like to do. And yeah, so we're gonna get to installing these coilovers. We just got the bolts from the hardware store, so we can just chuck the rears in. It should only take a few minutes, and then we'll move on to the front. Oh, nothing like a little campfire going on in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little campfire.
It's not the first time we've done it.
We got the fire extinguisher right here. The snow pile right under the fire. So we are currently burning the bushings off of the control arms, the big ones, because this one is stubborn and not wanting to come off. So we're burning the bushing off, and then we're gonna just kind of cut the fucking sleeve and then get it off the rest of the way. I already got all the other suspension buttoned up on the car. I did the passenger side or driver's side is all done. I got the driver's side front all fixed up. I got the new control arms on the uppers, and then the new lowers with the new poly bushings. all installed, and the new coilovers installed at the ride height that was already set on them when I got them. So car is not sitting too bad. Kind of sorry, shitty lighting right now. And my fucking flashlight's dead, so hang on, I'll whip out my phone for you guys. That's how much I care.
Whip out your phone?
No, that doesn't do shit. That don't do shit. But anyways, so we got the suspension all done on the rear. That was pretty simple. Literally just popped the coilovers in and out. Not much to film there. There's 3 freaking bolts. It's really not too difficult. And then I put the rear onto the ground, and I immediately loved the ride height that it was at. It's actually a little bit lower than it was before, but I kind of wanted the car to be a little bit lower. After I do all these suspension upgrades, I might just leave it lower for the time being until the track comes around in April. So then I'll jack the car back up, realign it for racing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to be running the slicks anytime soon, so I figured why not just kind of put it, make it look a little better and probably handle a little bit better as well. So that's what I'm doing and sticking to it. So we're just getting this bushing out of the control arm, and then we should be all good to go to get the rest of the car buttoned back up. I'm super stoked. The other side came out amazing. I kind of eyeballed the alignment for the camber. I got to get a new tie rod end on the driver's side, but I'm just kind of eyeballing the alignment until Monday or Tuesday when I go get it actually aligned. Yeah, so it's looking really good, guys. I can't wait to test this thing out. I might go test it out tomorrow. Yeah, so maybe I'll give you a little update quick when we're done, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Alright guys, I kind of figured I would show you quick these bushings that go onto the lower control arms. So these are the bushings specifically on an EK chassis. They kind of, you take this nut off, and then this washer comes off, and then the stock bushing, you either burn it off or you frickin' pound it off with a hammer or something like that. And then this guy just slides right over the control arm shaft here, and then it still is free to spin. So when there's a clamp that bolts on to the bottom of this that gets bolted up into the frame, this can still spin so the clamp can fit around it properly. So this, I just got this bushing installed onto this part of the control arm, and then obviously I had these bushings already installed into my stock lower control arms. I finally got all the bushings to do this, so I got all the poly bushings into the stock lower control arm for the front, and then I have my upper control arms right here, and these things are fucking awesome, guys. Literally, like, I can't even stress enough how much I like these control arms for 40 bucks. This is probably the best fucking control arm you can buy for that kind of money. The ball joint seems like it's legit. Fucking the bolts are nice and big. Everything seems to be working out really good. And with the car being as low as it is, I mean, it's not slammed or anything like that, but on the other side, I have the camber plates kind of pushed. They're probably like a little bit from maxed out all the way back this way, and I have positive camber. So that means that there's a lot of adjustability with these upper control arms, and they are super durable. Like, I don't even have to run these control arms to know that they're going to be fucking way better than the flimsy pieces of shit I had before. These things are like tube steel. They're thick. They're heavy. They're great. I really like these control arms. I can't stress enough. But anyways, I'm going to just button this side up, put this side all back together, put the fork back on the coilover. I have the coilover kind of just chilling in here. Like I said, I didn't touch the settings on these coilovers from when I got them out of the box. You guys can't see shit right now. I'm terribly sorry. This fucking light is dead. Yeah, the light is on right now, and it doesn't even make a difference. I gotta charge the damn light. But anyways, so I got the coilover installed. I'm just gonna button all this shit up and end the video off. Super good day today. We had a great day today, me and Christian. We were kind of wrenching on stuff and went to the junkyard, got a bunch of things done. Got a bunch of orders shipped out. I think we did like 4 orders today alone. I did like 2 the other day. Like, the website is fucking killing it, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for all the damn support. It's super humbling. I'm trying to like save up some money here, and you know, hopefully get a dyno soon. I have a bunch of customer stuff that like I want to do soon too. I've just been kind of trying to plan around the room, around my garage and stuff here, to be able to do that kind of stuff more often and take on more work so I can make more money and do more things and stuff. I just can't wait to see what the future holds for Hunter Tuned. I feel like this year is going to be awesome. Super cool. So anyways, I'm going to throw this damn thing back together quick. Alright, so we got the car all back together here. This side fought me a little bit. The bolts that go into the frame, one of the fucking nuts broke off in the frame. The same thing happened on that side, so I really only have 2 bolts holding the lower arm like into the frame because those fucking nuts are the welds on the inside of the frame broke off, which is super common on these damn things. Pretty annoying, but whatever. I did get it back together and everything is buttoned back up. The only thing is yeah, the camber, it definitely needs a freaking alignment because the camber is like either at 0 or a little bit positive, I think, currently, with the way I have them set up on the upper control arms. Like I said, I'm kind of just guessing and throwing the, you know, control arm ball joints wherever I think is suited. And just by visually looking at this thing, it's towed out. So definitely needs an alignment and some adjustment on the camber, but I think we're going to send it anyways. I might just take it for a little rip tomorrow and see if the wheel hop even went away with just the stuff we did here. Obviously, alignment is going to be the final test. Once the car is aligned and everything like that, then we'll know for sure. But yeah, so this thing's looking sick. I really actually like the height of the car right now. I think this is actually a really good ride height. Once the bumper is back on, this thing's going to look fucking flossy. So I'm super stoked. Leave a like for this video if you guys enjoyed it. And comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys thought. And we'll test this damn thing out tomorrow, hopefully. It's fucking 9 o'clock or something like that, and I'm heading in the house already. But fucking UPS still ain't here with my damn turbo for the Caprice. The turbo was supposed to be here for the Caprice, the replacement one, and the fucker still ain't here. I've had UPS delivered to my house as late as 10:30 at night, which is fucking ridiculous. But anyways, so yeah, fucking hatch is mint. I'm stoked. Hell yeah.